Rayquaza versus Deoxys, two of Hoenn's coldest legendaries. They was beefing in the Destiny Deoxys movie. Actually, I kinda lied. If we being straight up, Rayquaza is a Crashout. This space snake wanted all the smoke when he noticed Deoxys pulling up to the planet. This alien must have accidentally landed on Earth, and instead of offering directions like a good Samaritan, Rayquaza immediately made his way down the sharp box. Before the first fight, I gotta ask this. If you see a giant crater in the ground and a whole alien slash Deoxys coming out, are you running away or are you gonna sit there and stare like these clowns?
What is that?
I know he's something of a scientist that probably lives to see shit like this, but he was literally holding his kid next to an alien crash site. Me personally, maybe post a Snapchat and then I'm booking it. Luckily in this case, Deoxys was a little preoccupied. I told you dude we should've stopped for gas. Oh yeah. This rock, by the way, is another Deoxys. This homie was about to get the revive off, but Rayquaza did not give a hoot. Pulled up with ice beam freezing everything in its path, including Deoxys, frozen solid. Hold up.
Kowalski, analysis.
Rayquaza doesn't even learn ice beam via level up, so that means he must have gobbled up a TM for dinner or something.
What?
Anyway, Deoxys busted out the iceberg, dropping his homie in the process. With no remorse, Rayquaza hyper beam trying to take Deoxys out. Missed once, but not twice. The second hyper beam had Deoxys looking like perfect cell, missing half his body. No problem. He used recover to regenerate himself. Transforming into attack mode, he then blasted Rayquaza with a Psycho Boost, sending him flying towards the people. Why are they still watching? They need to start running. Deoxys kept cooking though, slamming himself against Rayquaza, and all he could do was spam hyper beam. I'm assuming he also swallowed up PP Max as well, because ain't no way he was using hyper beam this much. Psycho Boost from Deoxys again, Rayquaza got bodied. Things were looking like they're about to wrap up, and Rayquaza was begging for mercy until this happened. Huh? Where'd that dude go? Guess he must have went home. Deoxys mad stupid. This DNA looking strand of a Pokemon got some of the worst eyesight since electrical currents be messing with his vision. Rayquaza, he took this opportunity to shoot another Hyper Beam, forcing Deoxys to use Protect. They started going at it again. Psycho Boost and Rayquaza dodged it. Everything was getting destroyed. I know all those Pokemon who live in the Arctic there had to be mad as hell too. That's our home, bruh. We gotta go stop him. Yeah, you gotta be tripping, dude. They definitely not stopping Rayquaza. Know who is? Deoxys. Cause he got a Psycho Boost off right in Rayquaza's face. Left him to drown in the sea. Clap it up for Deoxys. That's a W. I'm assuming Deoxys wanted to confirm his kill too, cause he started staring into the water only to get snaked by Rayquaza. Got a picture for his IG, then finally KO'd Deoxys with Hyper Beam. Disintegrated. 4 years later, that's how long it took Deoxys to respawn from the battle and receive the Find My iPhone notification for his kidnapped homie.
Me!
This time, he was ready to stand on business because he went straight to town. That town was LaRue City, a high-tech metropolis where Ash in the game pulled up to try the battle top. Ash has a battle alright, and it was low-key trash. Remember little kiddo from earlier?
Who?
Tori. That was Ash's duo partner, and this boy had Pokemon PTSD. Wasn't even the Deoxys fight that had him traumatized. Nah, he almost got trampled by a herd of Sealy and Walrein before Deoxys was even revealed. Valid reason to have PTSD, I guess. Regardless, Ash didn't care and started the battle with Pikachu. Hey yo, this is the part where you send out a Pokemon. No, fuck that. Kid was panicking and clearly did not want to battle. But Ash, his dumbass could not take a hit, so he gave the kid his Torkoal to use. I'm sorry, but Torkoal? Huh? He is a 2-pack of ass! Doesn't help that their opponents were a Blaziken and a Blastoise. For crying out loud, someone give him a type chart. Off the rip, Blaziken came from Blaziken. Pikachu dodged, but got grazed by Blastoise's Hydro Pump. Bro, got a move! Too late. Blastoise's bubbles popped all over Torkoal's face, and Rapid Spin turned that turtle into a shooting star move. Tori was tripping at this point, getting these flashbacks. His dad, that dude was watching the match in 4K. The battle didn't last much longer after that. Pikachu's Thunderbolt cooked Blastoise, but he fought back with a Skull Bash, slamming Pikachu with Torkoal. Bro, get your fat ass off of me! Too late. Blaziken's over, he finished the job, and the match was done. If I'm Ash, I'm finna give that kid another reason to have PTSD. Fortunately for him, his dad watched the whole thing. Sorry, that was the best Pokemon battle I've ever seen. Yeah, okay, pal. I know what y'all thinking right now. We here for Deoxys, not this kid. Okay, settle down. Funny enough, Tori's only friend is actually that one green Deoxys from earlier. Yup, and he was sharing his location the entire time, so that meant the other Deoxys finally pinpointed his position, staring down at the city. It was a clean view, which meant Buddy had to make sure he got a flick for the ground. Honestly, a big mistake since Rayquaza now knew where he was. Not only that, the city started a mass evacuation when they noticed him too. Bro really got caught in 360p. So chaos ensued. Deoxys used Shadow Clone Jutsu and literally started an alien invasion, snatching everybody his clones to get their hands on. Rayquaza? I still don't even know why bro wants smoke. It's been 4 years. On sight, Hyper Beam, but Deoxys blocked it with a force field surrounding the entire city. Low-key, Rayquaza kind of racist. He's attacking Deoxys just because he's an alien. I'm betting on Deoxys this time because he started going for everybody. Pulled up on Ash's squad and managed to abduct that one Blastoise from earlier, plus its fat-ass trainer. If I seen that, I'm running. By a miracle, the group eventually makes it to the laboratory where the other Deoxys was being held. If they can revive this dude, he can reunite with his homie, and everyone will be happy again. Unfortunately, the OG Deoxys intercepted them before they could even do anything. Look at that! More people I have to abduct. Chill out, dude. We have your friend. So he's your hostage? No. I mean, he is technically being held against his will.
Bruh.
Ash is stupid. That's all Deoxys needs are here to start throwing hands. Charging in, he used Thunderbolt to keep the clones away. They kept in pursuit, so Blaziken used Overheat to cook and stall them until Ash's squad was able to escape. During that whole dispute, Rayquaza was finally able to break through the barrier, now forcing Deoxys to engage in round 2 versus him. The army swarmed in towards Big Bro, but Rayquaza eviscerated most of them with Hyper Beam. Not enough. Even more Shadow Clones lashed onto his body, and Rayquaza had to shake them off like he was doing the work. Clones were no match, so the real Deoxys pulled up for the face-off. Yup, the rematch! Rayquaza was chasing through the city, blowing everything up! Deoxys was getting sick of Bro, so he blasted a Psycho Boost at him. Rayquaza tanked it, and next thing Deoxys knew, he was tumbling down a staircase. Rayquaza wrapped him up, then hit the buttons on screen to use his finisher, smashing Deoxys into the ground. Yeah, that had to have him hurting, since his whole force field dissipated after the attack. Good news though, because back at the lab, Tori's friend, aka the green chess piece Deoxys, finally got rebooted. He is still at the rendezvous with the OG Deoxys, so he took Ash and Tori with him. As for Rayquaza,
check me out.
Buddy was hitting emotes on what he thought was Deoxys' grave. Not very smart of him, because Deoxys got that dog in him. Levitated himself out the rubble and started earthbending with Psychic. Rayquaza fired a Hyper Beam, but Deoxys blocked it with the rocks. Out the smoke looking like Buzz Lightyear, launching himself right into Rayquaza. He attempted to retaliate with Hyper Beam, but again got smacked in the face. Psycho Boost to finish, and Rayquaza looked like he was begging for me. Deoxys was cooking, about to make some roasted Rayquaza. OG Deoxys was about to send Rayquaza to the game over screen, but his homie stepped in just in time to protect Rayquaza. Y'all seeing this, right? A Deoxys just saved Rayquaza who's beating up his own teammate. If I'm Rayquaza, I'm apologizing, buying dinner, and personally escorting them both back to wherever they want to go. Both Deoxys looked ready to embrace on a warm hug after reuniting, but guess what? Rayquaza is all brawl and no brains, because he really came out the wreckage still wanting to throw hands. My guy, you really would have been in a grave underground if that one Deoxys didn't step in. Direct hit with Hyper Beam on the duo. He kept chasing the Deoxys, so they fried him with Nightshade and he fell off of a building. This guy Rayquaza a serious crash out, because he would not stop his assault. The two Deoxys grabbed onto him, causing him to crash inside another building, and finally forced him to the ground. Battle pretty much wrapped up here, because these AI Rubik's Cube looking things started swarming Rayquaza. Yet again, the Deoxys protected dude, and Rayquaza kept his mouth shut because he knew he was being humbled. Ash of course saved the day like always, and look at this bum Rayquaza. Come here, Pikachu. Don't want you standing on some trash. After that, bro had to fly home to save himself from further humiliation. Like seriously, Deoxys was clapping him, dude almost drowned in a pile of Rubik's Cubes, and the only move he seems to know is Hyper Beam. Yeah, Rayquaza was not him in this movie. Deoxys though? That bro's got hands! That's it. I have a poll for the next video up, so after you like, comment, and subscribe on here, be sure to go to the community tab and vote on that. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next one.